What's going on, chat? Y'all hear me? Marcos, what up?
Morning. Man, that simulation was so funny.
It was funny.
The chat was hilarious.
Oh, chat! I didn't know what's going on.
We were going to war.
I had no idea. I came off and that's all she wrote.
We need Locke in the stream today. He was going crazy.
What's going on, stream? What's going on, guys? All right. So, what do you got today? All right, music's kind of loud. Turn it down a little bit. What's going on, chat? What's going on, everyone? Good morning. All right. So, I believe today we have here, my friends, what we call an Algo Day. All right. So, an Algo Day is basically whenever we expect a lot of volatility that day or a lot of range to continue down, and that's all based off of the higher time frame, so daily, weekly, etc. Right? I did say this week was going to be an Algo week. Oh man, I did say this week was going to be an Algo week, but for us to come down this week, we need the daily count to really close bearish resistance, right? So how is that going to happen? Well, all right, let me show you guys in a second. So basically, if you look at a weekly candle, weekly has been, has closed, or sorry, not the weekly. Was it weekly? What was I looking at there today? Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. So weekly came down and broke the lows, right? So now if the weekly is coming down to break the lows, high chance you have a price to come down towards the next level for support, because we're breaking the support here. Now we have a high chance today coming down towards like the 150 mark, the 149 500 mark, right? And if that break, which is a very minor level, we may potentially see the 148 500, because if you look at yesterday's day candle actually closed back inside the range, right? If you guys notice here, if you guys look left there, the range is like this. The range is a resistance form there, and then you had a support form right here. So this is the range we're looking at. So now that we actually got a closure back inside the range, yesterday we anticipated price to continue down, which it did, right? So today, same thing, nothing changed. We closed inside a range, plus we closed below this area here, below the support as well. This count closed below, therefore we're breaking below support. Price should continue down towards the next level of support, coming down towards the 150, the 148 500. If that breaks, right? But my first target for a day pretty much got tapped already during London. So my second target for a day is 148 500, which is a steeper target, but I'm going to anticipate a lot of runners today. But I do believe, looking at 4 hour time from GJ, however, in this case, is making a top wick, I do believe, right? Because if you look at a 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame had a support form right here, a pretty decent support you had here. And what's happening right here is that this 4 hour kind of opened up, or closed below, opened up. This kind of has no bottom wick. This could potentially, I'll say 80% chance, could be a high being created for price to drive down to retest the lows, right? Or your retest, whatever you want to call it. But once this kind of flips bearish here, this thing should come down towards the next level of support. And if you look left there, where's that level? Right there, which matches perfectly with the day time frame. All right, so those two line up. So I do believe we can probably anticipate sells in this area here, as we're anticipating price to create resistance there. So if that's the case, I was looking at the 15-30 minute time frame, and I wanted to see if price could potentially create a resistance around this area here. So once we create that resistance here, I think the 15 minute create that resistance already, but once you create that resistance here, we should be good to continue down to retest the lows, right? Because if you're anticipating price to drive down here, so this is a resistance being created right here. We'll go ahead and mark this up, right? And then this is your support earlier, obviously. So this is probably what you'll want today. You want something like this, preferably on a 1 hour time frame. This count comes down close to bearish, and this count drives down to retest the lows, right? Potentially that count as well comes down, breaks the lows, close below, for us to continue down for a day. Because the 4 hour count, again, once we flip bearish here, this is what's going to happen. This is how it'll look. right? Because 4 hour plus bearish is gonna break this low. This is the 1 hour low. This is a new 1 hour candle, the 4 hour candle. Breaks that low, flips bearish, continues down to retest the lows and continuation, right? So that's all that it is today. So I'm expecting a very Algo day today. I'm not trying to hype anything up or anything, but I do expect a lot of volume today. And yeah, you can look for the same trades I look for all the time. What up, guys? Or Fernando, what up? Andre, what up? Marcos, what up? TR, Mr. Timestamp, what up? TY. Oh my god, trades called is still on. That was from yesterday. My bad. I always have it up because I don't delete it after, you know. I just like to keep it up until the next stream.
It's like a daily celery play on gold is starting to play out. It's at resistance right now. Gold.
Did I enter a sell? Oh, I did enter it. I entered a half risk pretty much right here. Entered a half risk round right here. This is like, I'm literally like 30 seconds before the stream started. Right here. My stop loss is above that high and TP's me down here, anticipating price to retest the lows. This is sell I'm currently in right now. Probably gonna take a lot of opportunities on sells today. If I hit, you know, if I hit my stops like probably twice today on taking sells, then I'll probably call it a day, obviously. But other than that, I'm gonna anticipate a lot of sells today to happen. And the same thing I did like 2 days ago, pretty much. What'd you say, Andre?
Those are good sells. It's like the same entry I had last night on GJ.
Yo, by the way, your entry last night was fire. I actually got a late entry, so I got stopped out. It's not late as in like I missed it, but I think it was, what time frame was it? Was it a 30-minute time frame, I think?
Yeah.
Nope, it was a 1 hour time frame. So I got in a sell right, where was it? Asian 21. It had to be right here. Asian. Is it right there? 16, nope.
You're on the 30-minute right now?
Wait, where did I
Right
enter?
Here.
Nah, I had no bottom wick.
Yeah, that
Oh,
that was
right
the-
here.
that-
Right? Is it right there? No, it was at 6 a.m. Wait, what? 21. Oh, right here. So I entered a sell here before this happened. I was supposed to enter on, so I saw the candle was no bottom wick, right? So I took like I took a position there, just because I was anticipating this to be a fake out here back in the range. So I took a position.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to enter in the open of the candle. You know, TP down here, whatever, like in the next support below this area, and the close partials around this area, and let it run and go risk free, right? Stop loss is up here. But since price came up, since price came down, I got an entry like around here. So I couldn't even get my 10 pips, right? If I got in an opening, which I was supposed to, I would have got my 10 pips break even. But this thing, I think, came down. But yeah, it came down like 10 to 11 pips there for me from entry, and then it came back up. So I just moved my stops to the current 1 hour high. I got stopped at like 6 to 5 pips, something like that.
That's actually
six
why
or 5 pips.
That's actually why I didn't leave like a full-on like Don runner, because we had no bottom wick on that
1 hour
hourly
time frame.
candle.
Yeah.
I was really trying to, and then we didn't get that bottom wick, so I just like, fuck it, I closed forward 15 pips.
Let's take a look at gold here. Yeah, guys, so I'm in this position here. I got in a position a minute before the stream, around there, around like 6:29, around there. My stop loss is above the candle high, and TP is down here, anticipating price to retest the lows. Yeah, I think for us to come down again, we're gonna need to probably close bearish on a 30-minute time frame, or break the 30-minute lows at least, or 15-minute lows here for price to drive down. But this is probably my first attempt at sells today, and to take another attempt later on. If this attempt does get stopped out, then I will probably take a position like probably once we break below like the 150 249 mark, because below the 152.49 mark, you have like clean traffic until the 159.71, or even potentially like the 149.289 here, right? Because look left, that's just clean traffic on a 4-hour time frame. There's like kind of nothing stopping price from driving down there. We just need to find resistance here at this area. So I took the anticipation that this 15 close bearish of resistance, that we should respect that high for price to drive down, right? But then there's another scenario that can come up where we, break the high, and then it's a fake out to go down. So who knows, right? There's a lot could happen today. So just be patient today. If you're not comfortable taking this entry, then don't take it, obviously. Just follow your game plan today. Try not to loosen up today. Like Andre says whenever I do my core, tying your core. Have a great session, fam. This stream is the only thing I'm missing and about being back home from travels. Peace and love, man. Safe travels, man. Take it easy, man. Hope you're doing well. Do you see sales right now? I'm in sales right now. Yeah. Don, you didn't answer that. So I did answer that. So you say you're looking for a lot of volume today. Volume. I think yeah, some of you guys might be new, obviously. You guys might be coming from like different streams, but Algo Day is the thing we have here where it rarely happens. I'll say it happens like probably 2-3 times a month, which is the rare. A month, maybe once or twice, but since it's quarter 2, quarter 3, you see a lot of it more happening. But obviously quarter 1 and quarter 4, you see it like once a month probably. But it's like days when it's like days like this where you expect a lot of volume coming down, and when price rate trends hard on GJ and people are like, oh, why is GJ trending so hard? Well, it's because it's an Algo Day. It's basically off the fact that, again, like the 15-minute time frame is the same thing as a daily time frame. If a daily time frame is closing below a range, what would you expect the next day to do? Right? Just imagine, guys. Just imagine this. If this was a 15-minute time frame, don't even look at the day, don't look at the daily, don't look at any of these time frames except for the 15-minute time frame. Just imagine these candles here are printing on the 15-minute time frame. What would you do if price were to break below support here? What would you expect the next day to do? Right, you'll probably take a sell, right? You probably take a sell on the opening, sell loss first kind of high, and TP down here because this is like a fake out back in the range. So if you expect that on a day time frame, what do you expect on a small time frame? Same thing. Just enter off of small ranges on a small time frame, coming down towards that support. Right, that's all that is though. There's no like, there shouldn't be any guessing in FX though. It should all be probability. Like I think today's gonna be a volatile day. It's like high probability it's gonna be a high volatile day. Carlos not here, unfortunately. Carlos MIA again. He came yesterday for like 15 minutes, didn't give you guys the goal analysis. But he'll be back full time soon. He's in Germany right now. I think he's stuck there for a bit because COVID and all that stuff, but he should be back to his natural habitat very soon. I'm going to look at gold here just because I didn't analyze gold yet. So gold on the daily time frame broke the highs. This is a seller play you have for price to drive up on a daily time frame. I do believe today we may continue up towards the 1770 mark. Because if you anticipate price to break above this data resistance, technically we need a closure above, but that's gonna be in 10 hours. But what we have here is we have a seller play on a daily time frame. So if that's the case, then you're expecting price to drive up towards this area of resistance here, right? So if we're driving up towards the area of resistance, for us to continue up, let's drop down to a small time frame. Let's drop down to the 1 hour. Yeah, you have some resistance, I'll say right around here. Right around here, that's some resistance there. I believe once you get this closure here in 15 minutes, it should be clean to continue up unless the 30-minute and 15-minute closed above already, which I believe if you continue up, we should continue up towards the 1751 mark. Oh yeah, 30-minute close above, 15-minute starter play. Oh yeah, you'll be in already. You'll be risk free right now as we speak. Yeah, Andre, you in this?
I've been talking to the Zoom about it though. I was
I
saying the
wasn't
same
checking.
thing you just said. I was just saying the same thing with stops and breaks at this point.
So you're in?
No, I'm not. I came on a little late, but I saw it and I was talking to Zoom about it. Like, hey, this is a good point to move your stops and breaks. You got 10 pips on it with spreads. I don't know if you got like a full 10. I think they have 13 pips. You should have secured 10 pips there.
Ooh, 15 close bullish at support. I'm probably gonna close to the trade here, guys. Probably gonna close to the trade here. Negative 3 pips in that position there, right? Let me actually go ahead and yeah, negative 3 pips there. Just because for us to continue down, we need this 15 to really close bearish and continue down as well. But since we got a bullish channel closure, that's where I'm gonna decide to close full positions at managing risk. Right, because we need this 15 to really drive down there, drive down like this, right, and close bearish. But you see what happened? We closed bullish at support, therefore we're respecting support. Price should continue up to retest the highs. So that's why we got look at that risk management, saved a whole lot of pips there. So yeah, this part won't be a trade for me until we I'll say get like a 30-minute or 1 hour resistance form there at the top of the range. You close your sell? Yes sir. I closed the sell right before that move came up. I took that position right like a minute before the stream started. Caught around 25 pips during London earlier. Yo guys, by the way, so last time I took a sell during Asian, right? I think I got stopped up with negative 5 or 6 pips around that range, and then I had to go to bed. Obviously I can't trade London. I just can't. It doesn't work with my time. I had to sleep during that time for me to be able to function during New York session. So I went to bed. Before I went to bed, I was like, guys, if you're trading London, anticipate a lot of sells. Anticipate a lot of sells, because people are like, there's no volume right now. It's 10 p.m. Well, no shit, there's no volume, right? New York Asian session opened up at 8 p.m. 8 to 9, it kind of dies down. 11, 12, 1, that's when it will be dead. 1 a.m. Eastern is when I'll start to pick up for pre-London. Pre-London opens up, boom, boom, boom. London opens up, fake out back in the range. Right, I saw this fake out here too. I saw this fake out. You had like a resistance form like around this area here, somewhere around here. We broke up, right? And this is why I was telling you guys, be careful on fake outs. A way to avoid them is just follow the trend. The trend was never bullish today, right? The trend was bearish. Therefore, this is why we came back in the range. Price came back, broke the lows. That'll be your sells coming down to fill the range. That was pretty clean during London, and then price continued down. So I do believe here what's gonna happen today in New York is we're just gonna range for a bit, create that resistance. Once you create that resistance, we may continue to push down. Once you get like a 30-minute or 1 hour closure, bearish at the top of the range. Something like this would be preferred, and those would be the sells I look for, probably. All right, something like this would be ideal. And then probably gonna leave runners today, because I do anticipate once we do break that lows here, the 4 counts gonna flip as well. So if we do flip bearish, if you look left there, minimum we're looking at today is 149.971, or potentially even like 149.298, right? That's if the 4 count does respect this high, because if the 4 breaks the high, we might be in some problems. Yeah, problems, I mean like a lot of conflict after, because it's gonna be a bit interesting from there. Yo, what's bro? Check out my plan on GJ today. Got you, bro. Wait, yo, Marcos, moderator, was it X whatever 2K that was causing the issues yesterday? I briefly read that chat yesterday. I don't know what the hell happened. What happened?
Don, you know how you always talk about it's tough enough when it's you versus the markets.
What happened though? What were you talking about?
You versus the markets versus someone else. He was talking ish to Locke, and was like trying to say like, let's see who can out trade each other and like have this big thing. And I got all like defensive of Locke, right? Because I love Locke, he's my boy. So I started talking shit back to this kid, 2K, and then I had some time to think about it after. I'm like, yo, what am I doing? Why do I care what this 2K whatever dude says he can out trade anyone? It doesn't matter. His trading does not affect my trading. His trading doesn't affect Locke's trading, doesn't affect anyone in this chat's trading. There's no point. So
yeah, that is true. I mean, I didn't pay attention to it. I think I'm getting better at this stuff. I'm just getting better at easily canceling all the noise, you know. Like I used to get like not like I used to get like people come in chat spam shit, and I'll just get kind of annoyed with it. Like you see me get annoyed, or you hear my voice. Now I just kind of, you know, I have the moderators taking care of it. I just gotta go on today. You know, that's all that is though. Yeah, you're right though. It's you versus the markets, not you versus him versus the markets, right? They have a post in that somewhere. Let me go back to see where I was referring to. I have no idea where it is. There's so many posts here. I have no idea. I'll find it one day. I don't know where it is, but yeah, man, it's just you versus the markets, right? That's all that is. No need to bring someone else in to cause conflict, right? No need to promote someone else's whatever. Just do your own thing. What's up, bro? Check out my plan. GG today. Hey, AliFX, what's going on, man? I got you for a chart right here. Wait, did I miss a chart earlier? I'm sorry. Hold on. I missed a whole lot of charts today. Okay, you caught around 25 pips in London. Nice. Perfect sell. Broke below the anticipation that we're going to break below support with the impulse sell there with the break the lows. Coming down towards the next T peak. Clean. Perfect sells. Perfect bias. What's this? Martin got a chart as well. It's the last 15 of the, oh yeah, that was a good entry. Yeah, I knew that one went up. Look at the gold here. Yeah, pushed up. That's a break even trade there. Close half, right? Yep, clean trade. Yep, 751 should get tapped there. About a 50 pip range going up. Exactly where I have it marked up as well. Perfect chart, man. Good job. Yo, what's up, bro? Check out my chart. Got you. What's this? Sells below 150.444. Target 1. Yes. If I'm looking for sells now, I'll probably want sells below there as well. I took an entry up here earlier. Closed out negative 3 pips, and then took a second entry later on. Andre, I don't think we're gonna get it today, bro.
I agree.
450. Andre made a bet yesterday. He said, "No, you think you'll get 450 tomorrow?" I'm like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah. We were thinking that it might happen. Maybe later.
No, who knows? It's so early. People won't show up till later. I'm just grateful for people to be here. You know, I've had like fucking last year around this time I had 8 viewers for like a good 3 months, and no one was chatting. It's like so you know how like, you know, you have like whatever viewers and there's only like 10% of your chat who actually chats on a regular. There's probably like you know 10%. So there was probably like one person who was chatting with me at the time with the 8 viewers. So it was like, I don't know how I even sat through a 3-hour live stream every single day talking to one person. I just made shit up in my head. Oh, so yeah, so talking about cancel no talk wicks. Yeah. So that's what I did though. You know, I just made shit up in my head, pretend like people asked me questions, answer them, and then it just grew from there, right? But I wasn't gonna sit around and just be quiet during the stream because I had no one talking to. There's no excuse for it. Gotta grow somehow. So they started doing that, and then I don't know. There's one thing though, I never really had like a shout out for like the channel or anything. It's all kind of growth overall. Why do people send charts after a trade? I don't know. People would just like to, you know, show off their good trades. But I mean, I think Andre had a fight with Carlo about this like a while back, or with me actually. Andre was on the YouTube side. He sent me a chart. I'm like, Andre, trying to send me a chart of the trade before it happens. This guy got all defensive and thing and something. I think, yeah.
Yeah, mark it up in time, bro. Are you kidding?
I'm like, bro. It's all right though. How long did it take to get to 1K subs? Like I think 6 months or something. I don't know. Like let me go ahead and check. Yeah, so I was gonna do a giveaway at 2K. So a giveaway is up right now. If you guys want to enter it, it's on the Instagram page. But it's a course giveaway. Control effects, right? Yeah, so right here, you got this right here. This is what we have. So this account started in 2020 February or March, around there. July we had 283 subscribers. August 581. Oh wait, is this how it worked? History. No, it's not. This is how many we got that month. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can check that. I have no clue. I think there's a way. I forgot where I go though to check that stuff. I don't know.
I think it's like somewhere within your studio.
Oh, right here. Perfect. Right here. You know, so I don't know. You can't see it though. You can't see weekly. I have no idea. But I think December we had 2.8. It just grows, I guess. I don't know. I can't really check before, unless someone can find it. But not that important, right? How long have you been training for? I've been training for 3 years, my friend. 3 years. About to be 4. Well, soon. Not 4 yet, but let's go. That's my first individual trade from coming in for the last 4 weeks now. Thank you. That's a good trade, man. That's a perfect trade. I like the way you executed. I like the way, I mean, out probably a non-algo day I wouldn't have taken this, but since it's an algo day today, I would have taken it probably with the impulse break the lows, right? Those are the only days where I kind of enter a lot of impulse entries. Alright, I'm just waiting for closures usually 8% of the time, but yeah, that's good entry. Perfect entry. Would you the answer on 1 hour close in gold? 1 hour closure in gold, like what do you mean? Like a bullish closure above the range? But 1 hour has no bond wick. Oof. Yeah. 4 hours of bond wick. The 1 hour has no bond wick. Probably not in this case then. No. Just because I've noticed that, you know, what me and Andre have noticed for the past 3 months probably, is that every time we have no bond wick closures, we usually tend to see the next count come down to create that bond wick at some point. So it makes it like, yes, like sometimes we do see continue up, but sometimes we do see come down to create that bond wick. So it's just like, I just tend to stay out. I don't want to take that risk of that 50-50 risk. It doesn't make any sense, right? So, but yeah, still gonna backtest that a bit more on candles that close and have no bond wick. So I know what it means when a candle closes no top wick on a bullish candle, or when it closes no bond wick on a bearish candle. But for it to open up, have no bond wick and close bullish is a different type of candle. So some that I still got backtest, but I've noticed past like probably 10 times I've seen it over the past 3 months. I usually tend to see that price comes down and break the lows 80% of the time. But let's see. It's only out 10 times, right? So I gotta see how it is of like 50 times, 100 times. So that might take me a while for me to really interrogate that into my plan. But until then, that's what Forex is. That's a lifestyle. Just being able to look at these small little details and being able to adjust, make changes, adapt, backtest, probability. That's all that is. That's the fun in trading, man. Not the profits. If you're trading for profits, you shouldn't be trading, right? Oh shit. 30-minute has flip bearish on GJ. Oh, 15-minute sell replay. Yes, I see you, Samurai. I mean Samuel. Yeah. All right. So we're starting to come down here. What time is it? 1 hour is unclosed bearish at resistance.
Okay.
Okay. This is an entry that I'll probably take. A second attempt here.
And actually, I'll wait like
Our
15
first
seconds
attempt.
for this candle to close.
Yeah, see how we close here. Let's see. We need a steeper closure, but I mean, 4 hours at resistance. If you're anticipating a 4 hour candle flip here, this could be a start of the flip for price to drive down here. This is what you expect the next 1 hour count to look like. Once the candle flips bearish here, that's I'm thinking I'm gonna take a position there. Once you flip, make that top wick and flip bearish. Same entry that I had on 30-minute, but just on the 15, but just on the hour this time. What's up?
Love all the new faces here in chat.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of new faces in chat, which is great.
Definitely.
This Mirror guy is very handsome. Oh man.
I'd hop on the 30 real quick on
30. Yeah, I got you.
30.
30. I'm on it.
Right before you close, I was gonna say this 15-minute closed bullish, making this this wick here, this 30-minute doji. And I noticed that that previous had no bottom wick. Looking at that now, would you have considered staying in even though that 15 was bullish, that 30 had no bottom wick, and the previous one was doji? Considering this candle right here, like, I don't know, maybe had this chance to do what we normally see, pop down and break that low. Looking at it after the fact, like looking at it from that perspective, or
I would have done the same thing. Probably would have just closed full or closed half. I would have closed something there though, for sure.
Close something.
Yeah, because I expected the 15 just drop down and close below. Didn't do that. Close creating support, respecting that support. So it's like, yeah, no, still respect. But I think this 15 here did something different. Close below that range as well. This kind of should continue to pop down, fill this range, and then continue down as it breaks that as well. Yep. Yeah, gold's clean. Gold's clean to drive up here. It's still a clean trade though, right? It's still like the overall structure for gold is clean. We close below above the range. Price should continue up towards the 1751 mark. Yeah, it still makes sense. Did the 1 hour flip it? Are you gonna enter once 1 hour flips?
Nah, I'm not.
Are you waiting for, what are you waiting for? 15 to break below support or something?
I'm just waiting for this 4 hour to come down a little bit. I think this 4 hours made its top wick, but I just want to see it come down a little bit, and then you know, we were talking about sells below somewhere around like 150, 229, somewhere around there. Be more comfortable taking sells around there.
Yeah, because yeah, even if you like miss on the 4 hour range, like this range, if not this 4 hour kind of flip, you can just get in sells below here, which is even like, I mean, you're getting 10 pips and you're done for a day probably. So like, you know, 26 pips, that's enough range for you to drop down. I'm just really anticipating runners today. So I want to get like a position where I'm able to leave like a runner position to come down. So I believe this could be potentially it.
Got those GJ sells last night for 15 pips, so
I did not
too pressured.
Yeah, good sell.
So
Alright,
Don,
guys,
are you in this?
I am in the position here, guys. Got in a sell here. My stop loss is going to be the previous kind of high, and my TP is going to be roughly around here. But I'm going to leave a runner position to actually come down towards the area down here. But I'll explain it later on. All right, I'll explain it later on.
Jeez.
Are you in this then? Yeah, I know you're in this for sure. You're in this. This is your trade.
Man, look at the 4 hour, bro.
Yeah, 4 was like create a resistance there, and if it starts to reject there, and if 4 has no bottom wick, if it starts to flip bearish here, that'd be perfect for us to drive down plus runner positions as well. Because we flip bearish, oh man, we're gonna drive down like this. Probably this is gonna be the 4 hour candle later on.
Definitely.
Like it should be clean Algo Day, but let's see. Let's see. Sam, where are your stops? 1 hour candle high? First 1 hour candle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took the same attempt earlier on the 15-minute time frame though. At that close of -3 pips.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's still a good trade though.
Yeah, same trade as this, just on that 1 hour time frame.
Yeah, because this has a lot of runner potential for sure. It's like what, 30 pips to the bottom of the current 4 hour candle, and then
humble beam. Got a chart here. Can clean traffic above? Oh, you're looking for buys back in the range? That can happen if it breaks back into the range, right? But just keep in mind the higher time frame bias is bearish, so this might have a big conflict there. But other than that, I mean, it's a great idea though. I like the idea of it. Just might not be the right bias today, right? Look at that gold pushing up here. Nice. Yep. So if you enter gold, your stop loss has been like the previous 1 hour low, which is down here for a TP of like 50 pips. This would be your, you know, half close trade, and this would be your runner risk free. Let's see if GG can do the same here. GG broke the lows of the previous 1 hour candle, which is a good sign. Yeah, let's see if we could continue down. You know who I'm inviting to chat? I'm gonna invite Jeffrey because
I like Jeffrey.
Oh shit. Pushing down here.
I'm moving my stops to the current candle high.
Nice, that's a good idea.
We're at that,
It's like around here.
50-minute resistance.
Yeah, like a 2 pip stop now. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Just clean 15-minute celery buy on gold.
Yeah, that's super clean.
Like 5-6 pips in profit here. 5 pips. Okay. Gonna move my stops to break even, guys, making this a risk-free trade, and assistant price to drive down towards TP. Risk-free trade, all right, risk-free. Anticipating price to drive down now, all right. Sorry guys, if I'm missing a lot of charts, my bad. I'm just kind of focused on this trade here. I promise though, after I finish the trade, I'm gonna look at a lot more charts. What's this? Clean traffic, clean sales below. Yeah, it's a good idea too. Yep. Oh, this is the same person, right? Yeah. Where can I add positions? That depends on you, on how you want to manage those positions, right? I just entered. Yeah, you know, everyone enters their own positions, right? Yeah, Algo Days for sure, Andre. We need a link for that. A lot of people don't know what Algo Days are, which can be understandable because no one knows what the fuck that is. Like, what is that? I wouldn't even know what the fuck that is. Like, it's a term made by a small group of traders, you know. So yeah, we don't know what the hell that is as well. Okay, like 7-8 pips or almost 10. Once you get to 10 pips, I'm gonna close half and then let the other one run risk free. Matter of fact, I mean, because my entry was around 150, 519. 150, 519 is around here to be exact. Not much of a difference, like a 1 pip difference. Got like around 9-ish, not even 10 spreads.
Nice trade.
I want to see if I can close partials though before his break even.
Okay, you didn't close it at like 9-10.
No, I actually was not even paying attention. I'll lock in half of these and I just let this. Yeah, let's see if we can revert that. Watch the guy who fixed my trading. Yeah, there you go. If you watch the guy who fixed your trading, then you no longer give a hell about the trend. Then you no longer give a hell about the trend, right? How to reverse though? Buy the tops. I mean, buy the bottoms, sell the tops, which is fine, right? If that's they want to trade, that's what you want to trade, right? But you know, there's obviously different trading styles. You don't gotta watch someone who doesn't trade exactly like you, right? I'm just here to provide the way I trade and the way majority of the community trades with me here. So that's how that is.
Sam, were you able to close half there?
No, I was just up like 7 pips, 7-8 pips.
All right, guys, gonna close half of my positions here at around the 9 pip mark here, and then I'm gonna let a runner go down risk free, and my run position is gonna be a deep run position today, 159.71 around the area, possibly even lower. Let me explain that in a second though. Let me just close this half first. 5 close, stops at break even. Stop entry was 150.519. 150.519 is my stop loss. That's my risk free trade. Perfecto. Finito. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay, it's still going.
All right. Don, can you explain why you took this trade? Just because we closed bearish resistance? Yes. So look at the 4 hour time frame. Look at what's happening here, right? The 4 hour time frame is bearish. We're obviously bearish for a day. Weekly is bearish. Everything's kind of bearish here. So the 4 hour time frame here opened up. This 4 hour time frame closed below this range here as well, right? So if this 4 hour candle closed below that range here, you're anticipating that this 4 hour candle will flip bearish here. This 4 hour candle also has no bottom wick to it, and also reject off a minor resistance level. So at that minor resistance level, we knew that that was a logical level where price may reject that. So what we needed, instead of predicting that was gonna be rejection, we needed a closure. And where do we get that closure in this case? Well, we got that closure at the 1 hour top of the range here. 1 hour closed bearish, then we enter a sell as price closed bearish. Stop loss is appears kind of high, and TP is down here at the 150-247 mark. Right? And if you notice that by the time this 1 hour candle flips bearish here, or comes down towards that TP, what's gonna happen is the 4 hours gonna flip bearish. It's gonna flip bearish after creating a top wick. Therefore, the 4 hour candle will then look something like this. It'll have a steep wick like this, right? So if that's the case, then this 4 hour candle is gonna drive once it flips towards the next level of support. If you look left on the 4 hour time frame, what do you see looking left? Nothing. Clean traffic. That's all you see. Clean traffic, clean traffic. You have some minor levels here. Other than that, this should be clean traffic for the day for price to come down. Because if you look at the day time frame also closed bearish below the range as well. If you look at the day time frame here, you come to here, boom, boom, support formed, right? Data close below the range, this count's gonna come down to fill that range. It's all that it is. 4 hour and day time frame is what I use in this case to look for myself. And a weekly, you may not see it. Also, weekly starter play as well coming down, right? So there's a lot of things that came in within this trade, not just the 15-minute or 30-minute time frame or the 1 hour time frame, right? But yeah, that is my explanation for a trade. I think I took a trade yesterday on the trade nothing as well, the first or second trade.
Amazing trade.
What's up?
How'd that go?
You're gonna go?
No, how'd that go? I watched like a little bit of it, but
oh, so I think it went well. I took my first 2 wins, and then I took a loss on the second trade. So it was funny because you know how I only have 5 trades to take.
Yeah.
And you know, I started asking questions like, oh, so can I enter half risk here, enter another half? He's like, that'll count as 1 trade.
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
there's a bunch of things that go on with it, right? It's obviously like to a point where I couldn't even manage risk at some point. But I think I ended up with a negative 2% loss. I went with like 2 wins and like half a loss, half a risk loss, and then their loss is like a full loss. But I couldn't even manage risk. I even said it though. I was like, in real life, I'll manage risk here, but since it's a simulator, I'm just gonna let it run risk free, whatever happens.
I feel like not a lot of guys that go on there like manage like trade like you do, you know?
He said that a lot of people come on there just try to go for the best score, and he's like, that wasn't your intention.
Just like
TP
or SL. Like,
yeah, it's just, but it wasn't my intention to come on there just to get like the the all-time high score. That like I don't really care about that stuff. It has nothing to do with my account.
It's like very irrelevant.
And also there's a day where this thing came down, and I still made it the whole day, and I missed the whole entire sells. I was waiting for sells, and it was so much like technical difficulties as well. It was fun though. I'll do it again for fun, but like, obviously it's just for fun. But no, people live and die for it though. Some people like they think that determines who they are as a trader. Like, man, it doesn't.
That was a good trade.
Sorry guys, I am lost in the sauce of chat today. Tom, can you explain why you took this trade? I read that already. Should I add more positions? You can probably add more positions, man, once you get a closure below here, because you need a 15-minute closure. Oh, there's a closure. All right, so once the count creates a top wick and it flips bearish, this count should come down to fill that wick and continue down towards the bottom of the range again to retest the lows. I think that's a very good entry. Yeah, so my running position, guys, is gonna go down until I believe today. I'm looking at again the 4 candle flip bearish. So either 149.971 or 149.289. So I'm probably gonna close like another 15% at 149.971. So 65% close, and then let the other 35% run coming down here towards the 149.289. But I think run positions, I think this would be probably the better entry for running positions up here where we got in. Then because if you get in, I think below here or something, it's gonna be like it can still probably play out, right? But it's just this is the top of the 4 hour candle. I don't expect the 4 candle to flip bullish again if it wants to drive down today, right? We should be fine. Let's see though. Again, like don't expect the runs to play out. Like expect it to hit your entry. That's why I always expect for runners. But if it plays out, plays out. I do expect the bias that day though, or at least for it to follow that bias that day.
I think it's like the most important thing with runners. If you anticipate your runner to hit some crazy like 80 pip TP, it's not like the best mindset. You got to just like forget it, let it be risk free.
Cause I'm free falling. I think we're good for this runner, to be honest. 15-minute pro close.
Yeah, I don't think that 15 is coming up to make a top look either.
Look at that! Look at
Keep going.
look at that 4 hour. Oh man.
Ooh, price is driving down here towards that TP, guys. Andre, we're not getting no 450, man. Where you at? Where's my 10 lot size?
What time is it? It's 7:15. Relax.
We're getting no 450. I'm playing. I'm playing. We could. Who knows? Hey guys, if you guys enjoy this trade here, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like on the streams. Go follow up the Instagram pages. If you guys enjoy this trade here, a very good trade. Very good trade. So this is a trade I owe you guys because yesterday we didn't take a trade on stream. Took it right after, actually, yesterday for 28 pips. Right after the stream ended, we got a closure, and it was a perfect trade yesterday. Perfecto.
Wait, Dom, where's your target for the runner?
What did I say? The 149.289.
Oh, 289.
Yeah, 149.971 for like another 50% closure, and then the rest just 35% run towards that 149.289.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hope it's aggro like yesterday.
Wait, what you said?
So let's hope it's an aggro day like yesterday.
No, it's gonna be an Algo Day today for sure. Well, not for sure, but high probability. I think it's in my YouTube name, is it? YouTube, yeah, Algo Day GJ. Yeah, I do anticipate. Man, look at the daily, bro. That's clean as shit.
I know daily is clean as
Look at where it closed. If that was a 15-minute time frame, I'll take that times 10. Yeah.
Hey Don, I have a question.
Hey, who's talking? Tara Hampson. That's her name. Trumpson. Yeah, timestamp.
This 15 doesn't have a top wick. Does it still make it a 50-50 candle? Or is it just because of it's filling the range that it kind of doesn't matter?
The 30-minute has a top wick and 1 hour has a top wick in this case, right? And so like I guess, and also like at the same time, because the 1 hour and 30-minute can't taking over this time frame at this point.
Okay.
This is a 15, yeah.
So it doesn't it's not
I wouldn't enter there though.
Yeah.
If I got another entry in, I would not enter here just because this had no top wick. But if I was in the trade, I wouldn't care. I'll be in still in position. I wouldn't like close it or anything. I just still in my favor in this case.
Okay, for sure. Thanks, man.
No worries. Hey, you asked me. He's like, Tierra Hansen actually. He asked me, yo Don, can I join the Zoom call? Is it only for like your best members? I'm like, nah, man. Everyone can join the Zoom call if you're in the Slack group. This guy's in the Slack group asking. Very good trade. After trying other courses, the clarity of your strat just seems to make much more sense. You know why? It's just because I explain it, the way I do, I guess. I explain everything that I do and the whys to it. So I think that's probably why it makes more sense to you. Ditching the EMAs. Can we get a round of applause? Trade number 2 on a live streams for the past 2 days that have ditched their EMAs. What up, Jeffrey? You in this one?
Yo.
You in this trade?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Nice. Yeah, I knew you were in.
I had an early entry. I got some runners.
Yeah, you had entries from Asian, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, weekly server play. Sorry, Jeffrey he's doing a very good job with the runner positions and anticipating a lot of volume.
This are my entries. Wait.
What number is that, bro? I can't see that.
I will send it in the group chat.
Okay. Good early entries on that. Nice, man.
Hey, if you guys aren't leaving runners today, close full here. Right here. 21 pips. If you guys are not leaving runners today. All right.
If it wasn't an aggro day, I personally would have closed. I would be closing full at this TP. But since it's an aggro day, I'm leaving. I'll leave the runner because I would consider opening a third position today since it's an aggro day, like you said. Because usually I'm like 1 to 2 trades a day. But
Algo Days.
Look at the daily, like you said. If that was the 15-minute, you would have entered 4 positions, So it's like kind of too good not to. And even if the runner doesn't play out, there's going to be more selling opportunities.
Do you think this 150, 400 is creating a level of resistance? There's some minor support here, yeah. Some minor support we had there. Just kind of outside no top wick, right? Yeah, essentially. But the question is, I want to see the 4-hour kind of flip here. For the next sales you probably get here, the next entries, if you're looking for entries, is a closure below here. This is what you probably want in order for price to drop down, right? So since we're in a runner positions, that's what we're hoping for. If it doesn't happen, then we might hit break even, but worst case is break even. We attempt the runners today. I'll probably take another position though after, since it's an Algo day. What else is there that I gotta do today? All right. Easy money, love from Montreal. Hey man, take it easy. I've been to Montreal like 2 years ago actually. It was great. I love Montreal. I think it's probably, I haven't traveled much, but I'll definitely put there at my top places I've been to. New York and Montreal. 15 has so much bearish volume, no bulls. Yeah, it has a lot of bearish momentum today. Right now, I'm really split between algos and manual price action. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. Just I think you're still a new trader, right? So like you're at a stage right now where you're just kind of not lost, not confused, but you're still trying to figure out what trading. And you're trying to find a true, not true medium of trading. I'll say more of like your true style of trading, I guess, like your way of trading. You're trying to find that within you, and that's gonna take a long time. That's the longest part. Once you find that and you stick to it consistently, that's another part. That's part 2. Part 2 is trying to be consistent with that strategy and being able to test it out every single day for X amount of months, a year or so, amount of months of using that one strategy only to figure out the probabilities of different types of entries for those setups, right? Once you figure that out, it comes down to just discipline, and that's it. It's that simple if you make it simple, right? But if you make it hard for yourself and you change up strategies every day because it's not working, then you're gonna be in for a long game, my friend. So you don't want to be in that position. Bro, I got over 50% on XCU before I fell asleep. Was looking for ya. Hey, XCU is pushing up here towards TP. Update on gold. Yeah, so gold is pushing up here. Looks like it wants to push up towards the 1751.173 mark. I mean, this is a running position at this point, right? You got in around opening, you move your stops to break even here, close half, and now you got a runner going up towards the 1751.173 mark. I took 6 lots. Let's go. Nice, bro. Nice 6 lots. A lot of people didn't take it. A lot of people took it, which is fine. You know, it's all fine. Bro, what is an Algo Day? What's an Algo Day, bro? Holy shit! I need to make a command for this. Yo, I'm gonna work on
A Google Doc for lingo.
Yeah, a Google Doc for lingo. Like the way, yeah. So every time you put an exclamation point, it'll pop the Google Doc. It'll show everything, like the links to it, what it means, definitions, and that's good. That's a good idea.
Exclamation point lingo or exclamation point slang.
Or exclamation point whatever, and it'll just pop up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I'm gonna make that today.
Oof. We need this 30-minute. If it closes anything close to this, I mean, we just have to survive the next 30, close below that support, and then, I mean, what do you call it? Chabala?
Calbella, bro.
Ciabatta?
Ciabatta.
I'm hungry.
Oh man.
Look at that 4 hour. Oh my days.
Ciabatta bread.
And then I haven't eaten.
Algo Day means aggressive day or a lot of volume. That's it. Yes, aggressive day, volume day. Yes. So how do you determine that? Well, hey, actually, what time did I think I explained that earlier. If you just get back to what, you'll be able to find it somewhere, I think, in today's stream. But just remember, guys, Algo Days should not be determined off of emotions. Okay, the first thing people do if they hear Algo Days is they think that every day's an Algo Day after, because they just want the most pips. I think Andre made that mistake when he first started, when I first told him about Algo Days as well. This guy, I'm like, yo, it's an Algo Day. He's like, what is that? Next day he's like, yo, Don, today's an Algo Day. I think gold's gonna drop down 500 pips today. I'm like, bro, that day timer is a bullish doji. No, yeah, but
it was like in like a tight range. I was like, oh, it's Algo Day gold, bro. We're coming down 300 pips.
Yeah. So did you answer gold or anything, or just still waiting? Right?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Nah, I stayed away from gold. I've been just locked in on GJ, honestly.
I got you.
I probably not gonna take a trade. I had a really good week, so I'm just here and having fun.
I mean, you had a good month. What was that? 30% month? Like more? 50% month? Something like that?
Yeah, I don't even know what's the date today. It's like the second week in April.
Yeah, you got your little withdrawal going in too. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna make another withdrawal this week.
For 6 months, guys. I mean, he's not making a withdrawal to change his life. He's making a withdrawal, like a little small withdrawal, just to feel real. And bro, like he's killing it. You know, it's killing it.
I've never seen somebody do as well as Andre after 6 months.
Every day comes to the streams. He's always the first to show up. I don't know, you know, does the same shit every day. He waits. Sometimes he'll be more patient than me some days. Like he just wait. Like he can take this G straight, but he's not phased. Like, do you see his face? This guy's Kobe right now. This guy's unfazed by this. He's like, okay, I'll take cells below here. Like he doesn't care, right?
I think a big thing that helped me out too, and I still do it every single day, every single session. I send my MT5 terminal to Don and our other boy Carlo every single day, and then I just like give like a brief synopsis, like, all right, I took GJ cells last night at bearish confirmation at resistance, closed full because there was no bottom wick on the 1 hour. Boom, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that chat.
The accountable chat.
Yeah, it feels like it kind of fell off.
No, it didn't fall off. People. It's the thing though. People will post when they get profits, but the issue comes when they lose. They're not gonna post that. So that's why. That's when it comes clutch. But you guys gotta keep each other accountable in that though. You guys gotta be on each other's asses.
I've been clowning people. I've taken one trade this month, and it's April 8th. So.
Or each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna post on it today. I got like 6 trades today. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Again?
I'm gonna clown you. I'm gonna clown you.
It was a rough night.
Man, I have all the memes saved up, just so you know.
Hey, it's okay. You can roast me.
I got a folder.
Yeah, bro.
Chabala. 971. Leaving. Runner until where am I leaving my runner until? What did I say again? 150, 1.93, 289.
289, yeah. Make that other number up.
9.289. Yeah, so this is how I'll probably manage position here. So step 1 and 2 are done. It's just now this is risk free now, right? Okay, so I got this interesting question here. I actually read it earlier. I have a question. If you anticipate price to go more than 10 pips, why taking profit too early and go and ruin the RR ratio? I'm not ruining it. I'm just managing risk, right? So I will then be putting no risk on the line. I'll be closing 10%, securing profits, and then now I got a risk-free runner. Whatever happens towards my TP. That's all I've been doing for the whole year, pretty much. Well, majority of my, like, I'll say 99% of my trades. That's what I've been doing. The other 10% are just miracle trades, or in other words, what Andre and Carlos call them. What do you guys say about them? What did Carlos say about my runner positions?
That you have no soul?
Yeah, the no soul trades. Those are my 10% of the time I have those trades, but 9% of the time I'm always closing. But it's always break even first. Break even is always first, man. I think Andre put it perfectly yesterday. He said how I enter as a scalper and I exit as a swinger. But like this is an example of it. Let's see how this one plays out today.
I've been thinking about it, and if you think that you can enter as a scalper and exit as a swinger, okay,
go on.
Can push down.
Yeah.
You can't just this doesn't happen like automatically. Like it takes a lot of time to enter as a scalper and then exit as a swinger. It's not like you can just I can see Don do it once and then I can do it. Like you have the entry has to be right, you know, for it to really make sense. I think this is a good example of like a potential entry that you would hold for like a longer duration of time that makes sense to maybe not close like a larger amount of it, let it really like play out, and then just be okay with it. If you don't close any of your position and you let it run 20 pips and then it hits some type of support and shoots back up and stops you out of break even, you can't be mad. Like you literally just that was part of your plan.
Yep. I totally agree. But break evens, like I get break evens a lot. Like I tend to do the opposite of what a lot of traders do. I always move stocks to break even, quick as fuck. Not quick to a point where it doesn't make sense, but just like quick to a point where, you know, we reach certain levels on the charts. It's all technicals, right? There's none of these things I do is emotions. It's all through technicals, but I tend to do that often. I tend to move stocks to break even. I close partials, right? I also usually my RRs are roughly 1-to-1 trades. Like I'll say 80% of the time my RRs are 1-to-1s. There are 20% are like 1-to-3s, 1-to-5s, etc. Like this trade is like technically the trade was stop loss is what in this trade? A 12 pip stop loss for like a potential 120 pips. So what is that? What's the RR there? About 1-to-10, right? So this is like roughly a 1-to-10 trade, but it's not like an everyday thing though. I get 1-to-10 trade. Would it be a sell opportunity on GJ? I think there will be a sell opportunity once you close below the support here. Yeah, this is a pretty heavy support here. So I'll wait for a closure below. And then wait, enter those sell positions. Hopefully you get top wicks in those candles. The 4-hour candle did flip though, right? So what we drew earlier is playing out right now. 4-hour did flip, right? So how did we anticipate that? Off of the 1 hour time frame closing bearish at resistance. And daytime from now has continued further down. Daytime has clean traffic. There's like nothing stopping price from driving down here on a day time frame below this range here. Let me just update this. GJ plus 20 pips. Runner. Let me go ahead and put the first trade as well. I forgot to put that. GJ. -3 pips. Runner. Perfect. All right. Let's look at the day time from here, guys. What do you have in between here and here? Nada. That's Chabala right there. Nothing in between that range. Like that's really clean to drive down the day time frame, right? So again, on a day time frame, it's obviously harder for us to come down with the small time frame. So on a small time frame, all we gotta do is break those minor levels there. So for us to drive down on the day time frame there, we're gonna have to break this below this 30-minute support in order for us to drive down towards the day support, which is down here. And on a day time frame, that's a very minor support level, very minor. I do anticipate a lot more drop today, but let's see. Should be clean. Should be clean.
I think with that 4-hour flipping, that 1 hour still open, there might be no top wick on that 15 and 30. Might just push down.
Chabala. Do you think it's better to catch swing trades during the Asian session? I do the same thing during Asian session. Same thing I do during New York session, same thing I do during the London session, right? I look for the same setup, same entries. But the probability of run, I do tend to take a lot of run positions during Asian though. I do agree with that, yeah. Because it's the start of the session, right? So it makes sense for a day. It kind of depends on the day though. How has the candle opened up? The day candle, did it create a top wick yet? Did it not? Like it depends on that as well. Right, so a lot that you gotta consider. What's good, Don? Happy Thursday. I'm glad I found your channel. Thank you for analysis. No worries, man. I appreciate you guys for being here today. Hey, my birthday's on Saturday, guys. Giveaway on Wednesday, I think. Tuesday is the giveaway. So yeah, the Tuesday giveaway, how it's gonna go is we're gonna do the way we did it back in the days, where we had a little spinning wheel. This time, I think though, your odds of winning are a lot lower. And every time I do say we do a giveaway, I always say that every time we do a giveaway, your odds are a lot lower each and every time, right? So the first time we did a giveaway, we had 50. The second time we had like around 70. Third time we had around like 100. I think we're gonna get around 200 entries this time or something plus maybe. Let's see. So we're gonna give away 3 courses. It's gonna be a little wheel. We're gonna spin it and let's see what happens. Should be fun though. It's gonna be on Tuesday's live stream. So it's gonna be live here. It's not rigged. All right. So you guys can't say it's rigged. I chose the people. It's gonna be all spun through a wheel. The channel's fire. Thank you. I've been training for 3 years. I never knew about. Wait, what did you not know about? Oh, about partial closing. Yeah. I mean, not a lot of people interrogate. A lot of people just like to put their TP and stop loss, and that's it. It can go either way. No break even, no risk management, nothing, right? Which is fine, but it didn't work for me, right? I'm saying the first position hits at 10 pips, close half, and doesn't do much, even if it runs 100 pips. It does. The whole point of run positions is that the run position runs more than your initial closure positions. But runner positions only play out 20% of the time, 30% of the time. But when they play out, they usually make more than your initial close. Let's say, for example, you close 50% at 10 pips, and now you have a runner going half risk towards your 100 pip target. That's going to be around, I mean, let's say, for example, you have one lot for 100 pips in total. Close half at 10 pips, you secure like $50. And then the other half for 90 pips will go around 45. So you make roughly around, what's that math? Damn. 450 bucks around there, like around that range. Like you make like around change the song. Why is it the song? Yeah, so your initial closure would be $50 and you will make around 45 pips or 450 bucks on a runner. So you make around 10 times your runner position in that case. Yeah. Looks like we're creating those top wicks for you guys. The 15 minute has is flipping bullish here, right? So again, if I take a second entry today, I'm probably gonna take a second entry below the 150.250 mark. You're done from 20 people watching to 300 plus. That's you. We'll be looking to scale in once price break below 150.216. 150.216. Where's that? 216. 216. Below that support. I might consider taking position. Yeah, I think that's where Andre's taking position, right, Andre?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I probably will look for positions too. Someone messaged me yesterday saying, "You're done. Speak proper." That's how I speak. I speak fast.
You know what I got to say?
What?
Ciao.
No, not him. Hey, he was fine. I was referring to him. Ah, man, my boy Harry D. What did he say? I didn't see. No, that's a serious question. He said thanks. We gotta unban him.
He literally was just like, bro, you talk way too fast. Seriously.
No, there's a guy who DM'd me yesterday and he was like, "Yo, Don, you talk too fast." Like he was being a dick about it. I think this guy was being nice, but he said thanks. He just couldn't hear me that time. Here these name sus. Entire M say is us. It's good though, cause you know we need me that's nice, and you need Andre that's kind of the reckless one to even out the chat.
Yorker.
New Yorker. No, but you just say entry below. Yeah, so an entry below here, a closure below is what you'll probably want for price to drop down towards the next level of support here. So that'll be ideal. Good place to re-enter? Not yet. Future Away, I remember you, Future Away. You've been here since I had like 50 followers or 50 viewers, or like 10 viewers. I haven't
seen that name in a minute.
And I haven't seen you since then. Don, I wish your old vids on 1.5x. Oh, you do? Nice. That's a good idea. Watching the old VODs on like a 1.5x. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know how it plays to break even MT4. Well, you look for your entry price and you type in your entry price at the stop loss and it brings it to break even. What's the target for the runner again? I have this on my screen for a reason, right? Leave my runner until 149.289. That is not that's not that's not what's that say? That's not a mistake. Work on, people. Work on. Can you check out my chart? I got you, man. I got you. $15-minute closure below support. Clean traffic to the left. Yeah, it was at 1.9 more now, obviously, right? Before this happened, yes, but yeah, this is pretty clean. If you take the sell there, I'm not sure where you got in though. I guess you got in below here. This is the only solid we see here, but other than that, yeah, I guess not the cleanest, but it's somewhat clean. I think the bias is bullish today though, so careful. I think that's why we faked out back in the range. I think the bias is bullish today, so there, that's why we struggled at those levels there. Oh, look at that. Target and gold has been tapped here. Congratulations to all that caught those gold buys there on gold. Nice. So GJ and gold both won today for us. What was that? Plus what? What is this? A 1 hour closure. We mentioned broke that down for around 51 pips. Again, like I'm taking it very easy on gold this week. I'm probably gonna return on gold next week. I'm gonna wait for this weekly candle to close above the range. Once you get that closure next week, it should be an algo week for gold. This week was an algo week on GJ. Okay, 15 has closed, creating a support here. So for us to come down now, we may get the seller replay coming down. Okay, the seller replay here, not bad. We break that lows, continue down. That's Jeffrey's all in, 10x.
No, I closed all.
You closed all? No runners?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the salary play to enter again.
That's what I like to hear. Yeah, it's a good idea. 15 did create support there, you're right. Because you tend to manage your runner positions too, right? You move your stops down, you trigger stops on runners. I kind of just let it run from break even or TP.
I made 7% with this trade, so I'm happy as fuck.
7%? Holy shit, that's good. That's a killer. This guy makes 5% every day.
I think he had a pretty big runner though, right? Jeffrey, your entry was a lot higher.
Yeah, my Asian runner. Wait, let me see. My Asian. $50 pips.
Nice.
Don, why don't a lot of traders study the fundamentals? It's what drives prices in the economic world. I'm gonna tell you more fundamentals too if you pay attention. Yeah, obviously if you have fundamentals on the line, if you study fundamentals and you put that into your trading, yes. But again, like I've been doing this for I don't know. The way I've been trading for about a year, like 2 years, and it's like I'll say 80% of the time, the fundamentals do align with why price is trading down or trading up that day or that week. Like I think it happened 2 weeks ago. I'm like, guys, gold's gonna come down this week, and what's gonna happen is something in the news is gonna come out, and then it's gonna make gold push down as well with the tentacles. And that week gold came down. It's just like I don't know. For me, I don't know. Like GG came down today. I didn't look at it from a fundamental aspect. I knew something happened though. Something must have happened overnight or something happened yesterday. But overall, it's all within the price action for me. I used to look a lot more into fundamentals. The only thing I do look at now is just like the major folders. I'll look at that, see how the economy is doing, take that consideration. But other than that, it's not the reason why I'm entering buy here and having my stop loss above the candle. It just doesn't make sense. Like, what does that have to do with the news, right? Why would my stop loss be there, right? Because if that was the case, I'll get the direction with the news, right? But usually the direction with the news will be direction with the bias because we follow the trend. And for the trend to be created, we need the news to create that trend for us. So all we're doing is following the news. So we do actually look at fundamentals. We just, it's not like on paper. That's it. Because everything, all fundamentals is what drives price. And when we follow trend, we follow news. Don, until I get more consistent with profits, would you say it's best to take full profit at 10 pips? It's all optional, man. Premier Auto tends to always close full at 10 pips every time, or at 9% of the time, which is what he's been doing for the past couple months, and it's been very good on him. It's not personal preference, whatever you want to do. You can manage risk however you like. But if you do tend to see 10 pips a lot easier, then by all means go ahead, secure 10 pips. But just don't overtrade it though. When you leave a small runner, do you trigger stop losses based on price action, or do you leave it till it get back to your entry? It's either break even or it's TP usually. I might close a bit earlier, but other than that, I usually let it. It's either break even or TP. Yeah. Do you have a sell running? Yes, we got a runner position running here until 149.289 here. Risk free. We close like 50%.
People are asking so many questions. It's on the screen. This is the 4th time I've seen someone ask what the runner target is. I'm gonna lose it. Oh man. Fuck.
You see gold coming back down. Let me guess. You over leverage on a sell, and you are shitting your pants right now, right? Because you know why I'm saying that? Because I used to ask that question as well. Do you think this is gonna go down? Should I close here? You know, like I'll ask those questions too. But you know, if I'm being honest with you, I don't want to. You know, and we did mention in days after start replay before the stream started that was going to continue up to fill this range and potentially go up towards the 1770 mark. So is it going to go down? It may go down to create support at 1747, but you never know. Price may drop down. If it does drop down though, like we're not looking for sells though. We're bias is bullish, right? So we're looking for buys. So price comes down here. I mean, if I was in your situation, I'll hope price to drop down so I can get out whatever, you know, but can come down after once you create that support here. You can look for bias to go back up to retest the highs to continue up. But other than that, it might be a bit chalked. I mean, I hope you're not in a position, right? I hope you're not in a position. But if you are, then this is why you gotta understand. Understand why your stop loss is your stop loss. What makes it your stop loss? What happens if you break your stop loss high, etc. 4% for the past 2 days, working on being consistent. Nice, man. 4%. That's pretty good. How's everyone's week been? Everyone messages down below their percentages this week. %, you're done for the week. 100%. Oh, 100% gold. Sheesh. Nice. 100% gold. Nice. Yeah. I think we broke down like 50 pips, but yeah, you caught the nicer entry down here. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Andre, I don't think it's gonna happen, man.
They get a 10 lot ready, I guess.
I'm telling you, people came yesterday. We didn't take a trade. They're like, no, this guy sucks. Not never coming back. You know what? Waste my time.
Part of my thought process on it was trading nut last night. Since we had trading nut last night, I was like, oh, it's gonna be. You know what? I thought there was gonna be at least like 100 people just here to talk ish. But
talk ish about the day and give them 10 pips.
Yeah,
today? I just thought, here's 10 pips.
Yeah.
Yeah, this 15 close bullish ass support here. This kind of should continue to push up here towards our break even entry part. I'll say this should be the case in this situation. If we are, you know, creating support, but let's hope it's not, because we had a runner here. Worst case, hit break even, but by the looks of it, it looks like we want to drive up here. For us to drive down, we must break this low or close below in 5 minutes here. So again, like I don't have high expectations for a runner at all. I got low expectations for runners at all times.
I personally closed an additional 50 at the break of that high.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's like
Nice.
It's like reverse managing risk, you know?
Wait, you closed 50, so what'd you do?
Well, I closed 50 on like at 10 pips originally, and then I closed an additional 50 just now at the break of that high. So I still have 20% runner or 25% runner. And I'll just let hit break even if it hits break even.
Up 20% today. Down.
Nice.
Jesus.
I'd be rich.
Yeah.
I'm fine. That's good, bro. 20%. That's good, man. Good stuff.
Respect. How do you say that name? Is it Trehepson?
Hey, where's my boy? Where's my boy? Shifty.
It's Tremson.
Tremson. You're up 20% today?
No, I'm up for the week. Yeah. Not me. That's someone else in the chat.
They got similar names.
Yeah. Uptown A.
Oh, two people said up 20%. I'm sitting here up like 1%, whatever.
Yeah, I'm up like 2% today, but like I was down like a lot because I was over trading.
I'm the turtle trader.
Don, where's Carlo?
He's in Germany. He's stuck there for a bit. Aren't you? You're from Netherlands, there, man. Yeah. So don't you guys have like a rivalry in soccer? Germany and Netherlands.
A what?
Like a rival? Yeah, like hate each other in soccer.
Everybody in Europe hates Germany.
Oh. Hey, what year was it when Netherlands versus Germany was in finals of FIFA? What was that a thing?
I don't know.
Long time ago, if it was.
Like
Yeah.
2014 or something?
No,
No.
that was Argentina.
No, that
Oh.
was Netherlands versus Spain, I think.
Germany won the World Cup in 14. They beat Argentina.
Well, 2010. Who won 2010? Netherlands, right?
Spain.
Oh, Spain. Oh yeah, Spain. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Jeffrey, you watch club football?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Do you watch a club, like any club in Europe?
Ajax.
Ajax, okay.
Yeah.
You guys play United, right? Today?
I don't know, man. I don't watch it a lot.
They play Roma.
Yeah, I love soccer, bro. I love when LeBron James gets a touchdown. It's amazing.
All right, guys, just like the stream if you like soccer. 50 dislikes.
50 dislikes.
You're at 100 likes, though. That's fire.
Because we got a
Outside.
trade today.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
if you
people
lost
were,
it.
yesterday people are struggling. People are like, I think people come here. Did you see the drops in views though right after we did the trade? This thing dropped like 20, 30.
Yeah, if you take another winner, oof, 100 viewers.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh man. Look at GU. What difference in movement? Did you go up? I mean, GU is gold is going up, so it makes sense for why GU is going up as well. Dollar is being affected, right? That's the thing, though. That's the thing why I don't really like the pairs that you gotta focus on two currencies like dollar versus yen. Oh no, dollar versus pound when they're both moving at the same time, because you gotta deal with two currencies. Whereas GJ, you don't gotta deal with the pound because yen is closed right now. So only the pound is moving GJ. Whereas GU, you gotta focus on the pound plus the dollar. And the dollar might be moving up, pound might be moving up at the same time, so it creates some type of conflict, right? So that's just me though. That's why I like gold. It's gold. Dollar.
Talk to the devil voice, please. What? Yo, so guys, I'm gonna look for positions here after we break below that 150, 250 mark. Who do I sound like this? Like Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
Or Darth Vader?
Darth Vader, a little bit.
Alvin and Chipmunks, you know I got Alvin here.
PSG 1-3-2. Yeah, they did, but they didn't play better. Mbappe.
Who's Mbappe? Is he like a rookie? Or like
kinda. He's
like,
a young. He's
is
like,
he Luka Doncic kind of?
yeah, he's like one of the best young guys in the world.
Is he gonna be better than Messi? Hot take,
No.
hot take, hot take.
No, he might be better with like Champions League goals, which is like their biggest
so
tournament.
it's not worth investing into him. I get it.
No, it's worth it. His cards are worth so much though.
Yeah, because I mean, people love rookies.
Got a long way to go to even sniff Messi, but
Uh
he's a beast. He's got a World Cup and Messi doesn't.
Oh, yo, good idea, Tier Hempson. But Messi doesn't have a World Cup?
Nope.
Oh,
Messi doesn't
damn.
have any international with
Damn.
Argentina. That's why he's it's really controversial.
Ronaldo does though?
Yes, Ronaldo has Euros and Nations League, but neither have a World Cup.
Damn. Yo, guys,
30-minute celery on GJ.
So you have the 15-minute candle here that closed bullish, creating that support, right? But if you drop down on a 1 hour time frame, all that's happening here is that the 1 hour time frame is just coming down to fill this wick. So that 15-minute that closed there, a bullish candle closure as support, all that did was just create a wick on a 1 hour time frame. Therefore, this 1 hour candle high chance could come down to fill the wick. And as it's filling the wick, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get the 15-minute start replay. Right, so I'll say as long as this 1 hour candle respects the high, which is this high, you should be able to come down and fill that wick, like Tier Hampson said, to continue down. This might be the WAP play as well potentially, but actually no, sorry, it's not. It's different. But if that were the case, then you might have a 30-minute start replay coming down here with the wick fill. So it's perfect for those start opportunities if you guys are waiting for more. But wait for that break below those impulse sells there.
Haaland's new Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he is. Haaland is the new Cristiano. Mbappe's like 23. Is he that old already? God damn.
Exclamation point, Harry D, exclamation point, start replay. Oh yeah, I was on block commit. Yeah, so yeah, I got, okay, I'll do it right now actually. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I got you. How did that? Okay, YouTube. I go on a whole different thing though. Let me check channel. Oh yeah, lock like soccer. I forgot. I watch Canada. I mean, I watch Canada. I watch hockey, guys. So I know much about soccer, hockey, and basketball. You watch hockey, Marcos? Not right.
No.
You don't know anything about hockey?
I know like the big names. I know like this. I've watched the sport because I went to UMass Amherst, and it's like one of the best hockey schools in the nation. So like I've watched a lot of hockey. I just don't follow it.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's definitely not my. It's not in my top 3.
Okay, I respect that. You about to get blocked? Dog water?
Box like a fish. Box like a whopper.
How do I unblock people? Okay, so well, look at the block list on YouTube. We have like over. That is a long list of. Let's see. A lot of trolls. All I need is to have a troll in it.
Haaland is a stinky baller. He has a Haaland profile picture. Chat, who's better, Haaland or Mbappe? I'm interested.
I can't find this.
Haaland, Mbappe, Haaland, Mbappe. It's close, right? That is a good one, I know. Haaland, Mbappe. It's like exactly 50-50. Mbappe. Jesus Christ, Mbappe.
I'm gonna do this after because I can't find it. It's such a long list. I can't even search up. It's weird. Mbappe. What are you guys doing? I was here. What are you guys talking about? Soccer?
I was asking.
A lot of soccer fans here. Holy shit.
Bro, it's the biggest sport in the world.
Yeah, but you get it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but these Canadians, man, no respect. You have one of the best young players in the world, you know, Alphonso Davies.
Yeah, we also have Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner.
Who?
My son. This is my son right here. I raised him. You guys have no clue. Yeah. Yeah, everyone talks about, everyone loves soccer. Holy shit.
Told you, bro. You gotta get the juices flowing.
Nah, man. I mean, I have respect for the sport. I'm too lazy to learn on players and all that stuff, you know, so I'll probably never get into it. Like same with football. Like I like watching football. I'm too lazy to get into it. like I was born with I was born and raised with hockey and basketball, so I kind of have like ideas of who everyone is, and you know, all the players' information. But when it comes to that, that's a different story. Oh, yo, Kanye West's 21-year documentary. You guys see that? His 21-year documentary is coming out. It's gonna show everything from when he got in his car crash to like 2020. That's pretty crazy. Can't wait for that to come on Netflix.